a few snow flurries, relatively mild temperatures. Today is Saturday, March the 23rd, and today's a spectacular national day of celebration. It's National Corn Dog Day, everybody. So dig into those corn dogs. It's also National Chips and Dip Day, but most importantly, it's National Puppy Day. We got a couple of puppies to share with you, a couple of puppies. See if I can get that right. This right here is Dale. This is Michelle's puppy, who looks like he's about, I don't know, he looks like he's a full-grown dog right now. Look at the eyes on that thing. Big dog. We're going to talk about Dale in a little bit. And then Oliver, this is Jake's puppy dog, always a puppy. And then my little beauty, Moxie. Where's my Mox? There's my Mox. Hi, Moxie. I just wish I could grab her right now. My dog is a true puppy. She looks like a puppy. All right. Hey, so Michelle Seamer's live up in Beaver Creek. We have Eric Soonblad for First Chair reporting today. He's probably riding up the Gandhi 1 area of Vail right now on his way to the top of the mountain. And I'm your host, Mark Sassy, here at our studio. And we have a great show for you, so thanks for tuning in. Let's talk a little bit about some of the great deals you're going to find around Eagle County right now on ski gear. So Vail Sports and Beaver Creek Sports, they have multiple locations in Vail Village, around Vail Village, around Lions Head, and also up in Beaver Creek. And starting as of yesterday through April the 21st, you're going to save up to 40% off on clothing, soft goods, hard goods, ski gear, boots, anything you need for skiing and snowboarding that maybe you've been eyeing over the course of the wintertime is now going to be on sale. It's not going to be everything. Select merchandise. Some will be 20% off, some will be 30% off, and some will be 40% off. How about this? Patagonia has something cool going on. So over at the base of Golden Peak, they are going to have their spring pop-up bar featuring Cerveza Patagonia. Now, this takes place every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday through the end of March, so through this weekend and then next weekend. They're going to have giveaways such as custom heat-pressed branded hats and enjoy a 360 video experience through Patagonia. All right, we're going to go up into Beaver Creek and chat with Michelle. Hey, Michelle, your puppy dog, you told me your puppy dog does some funny stuff, even though he looks like a full-grown dog. Tell us about him.
Well, you know, he's only 4 months old, and this morning he had his head deep in the water bowl blowing bubbles. Silly little thing. But hey, let me tell you a little bit about Beaver Creek on Saturday. We have Fun Fest going on in the village today from 4 to 5:30. And this is going to be fun for the whole family, especially for the kids. This is really geared for them. But there are tents with carnival games scattered all throughout the plaza, for the most part, all surrounding the ice rink area. And there's no charges. This is a free event. So the kids go and they play the carnival games, they win these tokens, and then they can trade them in for really cool Beaver Creek themed prizes. Now, that's great for the kids, but for mom and dad, I know I like to sit out and listen to some live music when I'm up on the hill. And on Saturdays, we have live music at Mamie's Mountain Grill, which is going to be at the top of Bachelor's Gulch. And that's a great place to get yourself a snack or sit outside and listen to some of the music. As well as at the Talons, we have the Robbie Wicks Band. Both of those are from noon to 3 today, and the Talons is at the base of Larkspur Bowl. So an awesome place to go sit outside, get yourself a burger, let those legs recover a little bit if you are out there riding. And then my absolute favorite is Sundays over at Broken Arrow, and that one plays from 3 all the way to 5 o'clock. So that's an awesome one to go check out. Lots more coming up for you. After a short break, we're going to be back with your local weather.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
I have a puppy named Tito. He's this crazy psycho ball of energy. I have my iPhone out constantly and taking videos, and even something simple like him getting out of the bathtub and shaking off the water and catching it in slow motion. All of a sudden it becomes artistic, and I'll post maybe one or two to social media. That's my son.
There for you when it matters most. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone, and Apple Music on us with Unlimited. Only on Verizon.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, let's take a look at your weather report. Here's a live shot from the base of Durkham Mountain, Keystone, the River Run area. We go over there once a week and do some live reporting from up on the mountain for our first chair. Keystone, everything is open and a great place for the families, and they have night skiing over there. So if you want to go night skiing, that is where you go. Let's talk about your Sun and Ski sponsored weather for the day for Saturday. We have some cloud cover out here in the back patio this morning. We saw snow flurries on and off yesterday. A little more snow fell on top, at the higher elevations, around 9,500 to 10,000 feet and above. No significant accumulation. We will see possibilities for some snow showers on and off again today. But once again, no significant accumulation expected out of this. At the lower elevations, due to these warmer temperatures, any precipitation may fall in the form of rain. Here's your weather forecast for Vail for the day. 6% chance of something happening with some moisture first thing, increasing to close to 50% around noontime. And those temperatures at the base of Vail holding in the upper 20s and low 30s, so it might be a pretty wet snow at those lower elevations if we do see some snow today. For Denver, pretty mild today, close to 60 degrees, upper 50s with some sunshine. Vail 31, Avon 35, right there at the home of our TV8 studios. And then a little further to the west, down near the Eagle and Gypsum Airport, about 43 degrees. Sunday, sunshine. It looks like sunny skies all the way through the week. Pretty mild temperatures all the way through the week. First off, Sunday, tomorrow, 36. And then the bookend for Thursday, 37. And then in between, we're going to be trending in the low to mid 40s. Slight chance for maybe some snow tomorrow morning once again before it passes on through. This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski. Now we're going to go up onto Vail Mountain. Eric riding the chairlift, probably chair 4 is my guess. He's going to give you a look at the conditions for Vail Mountain next.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Thanks, Mark. Just got off the Gandhi, actually. Gandhi 1. I'm going to head over to chair 4, right back behind me over there in just a little bit. And we're going to go over some Vail conditions right now for you. And as you can see here, it's snowing a little bit, just a teensy bit of snow. It's not really expected to go on throughout the course of the day, but Vail last night got about an inch of fresh snow. There's not too much on the ground as I'm kind of kicking around some fresh powder, but it's certainly looking good this morning. It's really the season is what we want to talk about. Holy cow. I mean, Vail is still 100% open. Every single chairlift, every single run. They've got over 300 inches of new snow, or not new snow, but snow over the course of the season, and it's just going to be pretty good everywhere you want to go on Vail. However, since we got some sun-affected snow and then we got some cloud cover yesterday, so the snow is going to be fairly hard-packed this morning, and I highly recommend just sticking on groomed runs. And chair 4 and 3, where I'm at right now, are going to be great for doing that, maybe even over to 11 for Northwoods. But if you're going to head all the way back out to Blue Sky, maybe wait till the afternoon, so at least the heat of the day can keep things warm and soften that snow up. And now we're going to check in with Michelle and see what it's like over at Beaver Creek.
Beaver Creek, and 3 inches last night here in Beaver Creek, and we still have some snowflakes still floating around coming down here right now. So an absolutely great day to get out and make some turns. We are going to have that low light today, so if this were me, I would be staying pretty close to the tree line. It helps give you some shadowing so you can see the definition of the terrain that you're on. But we have all 23 lifts up and running, 150 trails open, over 1,800 acres, so there's plenty of room to go spread out on the mountain. Don't think you have to take chair 6 Centennial lift up. Go for something different. Try the Strawberry Park Express lift. Head up there, head down over to Larkspur Bowl, where you can get that live music today. We've got a 75-inch base and 293 inches so far this season. That's over 24 feet of snow we have had so far. So if you get out there, make those powder turns, those legs start to get a little tired, head over to Mamie's or over to Talon's and relax. Enjoy some of that live music they're going to have at those restaurants, and enjoy the rest of your show your day today. Coming up on the show, we are going to have a look at Nest, which is a really cool little store if you haven't been in there yet.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express. All right, joining us in the studio, I've got Patty Cooney with Nest Fine Furnishings and Consignment. Patty, good to see you again.
Thank you, Mark. Good to be back. I took a few pictures in the store yesterday to kind of give a sampling of exactly what's on the floor right now.
But it's ever changing, right? So even though the photographs we're showing you are of some of the beautiful furniture you're going to find, that red couch could be gone real quick, right?
Could be gone very quick. It's, you know, we have beautiful furnishings in right now. We have a red Baker sofa, we have sectionals, we have a gorgeous Lovesac sectional.
Is that a little chair on a table?
That is, well, it's really not that little. It's just kind of squished in the picture. But that's a Holly Hunt dining table, by the way, and Holly Hunt chairs, which are a very high-end brand. But we have red leather chairs. We have a red, beautiful sectional.
You have this antler chair.
We have this. It's actually not antlers, Mark. Those are Longhorn steer. horns.
Wow, how neat.
That's a day bed. We have 2 gorgeous day beds in right now. That's a blue velvet tufted, and we have a brown leather. We have all kinds of furniture in right now, and the pictures on the screen will kind of indicate to you the quality of the furniture we sell. Those are 2 Baker leather chairs, matching chairs, and they're beautiful, and we try to keep everything in great condition. We only accept quality pieces.
That's very true. You only do accept quality pieces over 10,000 square feet of, for one, bunk beds. Look at this. I love the bunk beds.
Oh my gosh,
How
Mark,
fun.
we have 7 bunk beds in stock right now. In stock and set up, so you can come in and see them. It's crazy. Bunk beds, bunk bed time, so come in and see them.
They're still hot, huh?
They're still hot.
Oh my God, and everything in there. It's amazing the homes that we have in the Vail Valley, Patty, and so many people like to transition their homes, whether they are doing a full remodel or they're just bored with their furniture. But you guys end up with such a great selection all the time.
We do, and we're actually getting a lot of real estate customers in right now that have just bought new in the Valley. So it's a great time to come in and nest. It's actually always a great time.
Right.
We pick up and deliver 4 days a week, so our inventory changes dramatically week to week, and it's just a lot of fun. So come in.
And I've talked about this before, the process of, my gosh, I want to get this out of my house. I'm going to give Nest a call or send them a photo. It's a quick process and it's easy turnaround, and then the stuff sells. Like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, we just send you a check after your items sell, but it is quite easy. Either send us an email with pictures to nestvale.com, or visit us, into the store, bring your pictures in, and we're happy to come out and view your furniture if you have a whole house for us to bring in. It's a fun place to shop and a great place to consign your furniture.
That's right, and your team is pretty well versed in asking the right questions. If someone doesn't know exactly what they're looking for, they can help you kind of narrow it down and guide you in the right directions to make the shopping experience that much better.
They totally can. Our staff, we have very long-term staff, and they're just great, and they know what they're doing, they love to help the customers out.
All right, Patty, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Mark.
Nestvale.com, or just stop by. They're located right here in Avon at Chapel Square, right kind of across from the city market area. We'll be right back.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
That's a shot of the covered bridge in Vail. I just walked across that on my way to Gondola 1 and now headed up Chair 4 on a little bit of a snowy morning. It wasn't snowing too much down low, but it definitely is snowing up here at the top of Chair 4 right now, which is nice. It looks absolutely gorgeous out. And we're going to be kind of expecting more of this for the rest of the day. Temperatures starting off around 20 degrees at 8 a.m. They're going to climb to around 26 by noon and top off at 32 later on this afternoon. Some snowfall expected to be occurring in and out throughout the course of the day. Only had about a 50% chance, but it is snowing, so you can count that as a 100% chance right now. And it's panning out our look at the overall I-70 corridor and the 4 primary resorts there. 29 in Keystone, 25 in Breck, 25 in Vail, and 29 in Beaver Creek. Some clouds and some snow occurring across all 4 I-70 corridor resorts. And looking ahead into the future, that sunshine's going to be coming back into our lives tomorrow and stick around throughout the remainder of next week. That's right, spring skiing is full on in effect. We're going to start to get some real slushy, soft snow by the end of next week, with temperatures getting up into those 44s or above for later on in the week. Can't wait for that. I love me some spring skiing. It's going to be a gorgeous day out here on Vail. And coming up next, we are going to check in with Mark in the studio. He's going to be showing off some lovely properties courtesy of Slifer, Smith, and Frampton.
Uptick for sure in things
You want to
selling
talk,
in
give me a count
Cordero.
of 1 to 10, normal voice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You guys, did you get her?
Choosing my car insurance was the easiest decision ever. I switched to Geico and saved hundreds. That's a win. But it's not the only reason I switched. Geico's a company I can trust, with over 75 years of great savings and service. Now that's a win-win.
Switch to Geico. It's a win-win.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us in the studio with Slifer Smith in Frampton, I've got Donna Kanowski. Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Good morning.
I haven't seen you all winter because on Saturdays, I'm usually up on the mountain doing the first chair stuff, so it's nice to be able to catch up with you.
I see you all over the place.
Oh, I feel like it's multiplicity. I feel like there's multiple ones of me running around. Let's talk about, we're going to talk about real estate here in just a minute. First off, great winter, a lot of people here.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Probably seen a lot of traffic, a lot of people walking in and just kind of exploring the windows and the pictures.
Mm-hmm. We were just talking about a good snow year and how we feel very fortunate to have such a wonderful snow year this year, but it does tend to keep people on the mountain and maybe not looking at real estate all the time, but once they get tired from skiing the powder, then they come down and look at real estate. But the good snow has positive ramifications for us for a couple of years. You know, after this, people will start booking their visits for next year, and so we're very pleased about it for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And this would be thinking down the road, like, well, Vail and surrounding areas of Vail, what a great place to have a second home or to move or to relocate. Now, your office, the one you're based out of, is located right there through the covered bridge on the left. Is that correct?
Right,
okay.
Right. The Slifer Smith and Frampton office right there. And I've been in the village for 32 years now. And it's a great place to be because people come in and into our office and ask about real estate in general. They might not be able to afford something right in the middle of Vail Village, but we're able to introduce them to the variety of options that we have up and down the valley. I was just telling you that just over the last couple of weeks, for instance, in Cordillera, we have 16 properties under contract there, which is an unusual time of year. Usually that's, you know, we might see a lot of activity in the summer, but people see great value out there for really beautiful homes that you couldn't rebuild for what they're on the market for currently, and they've got a wonderful lifestyle out there.
Yes, for sure. Now, we were talking about two different properties today, kind of in that same location between Vail and West Vail on the north side of the highway, kind of up above, perched up above the post office area along that ridge line, right?
It's an area called Buffer Creek or the Valley or Lions Ridge. And again, oftentimes people don't know that areas like this exist because it's kind of tucked back into the mountain. But a lot of full-time owners live here, recently more second homeowners, because it's you know, 5 or 10 minutes away from skiing in Vail. It's in the town of Vail. Some of the most beautiful homes in the valley are up in this area called Buffer Creek. There are private roads up there. Again, you get beautiful views from some of the properties, a lot of privacy and peacefulness, and some good sun as well.
Lots of good sun. Now, here's one of your first properties.
So this property, is 1675 Aspen Ridge Lane, and literally it sits out on a ridge on almost an acre.
Wow.
And you don't see any other home, you know, in your view corridor there. You're looking out over the valley. So you get, when you're out on the patio, you get a Gore Range view, you get beautiful sunset views. We've actually, in this home, this is actually a rendering with the windows placed in there. So although it's beautiful right now with the windows it has, we wanted to show people what it would look like if they did the more modern floor-to-ceiling windows, and you open the view up that much more.
Wow.
The home is about 6,500 square feet. It's 5 bedrooms, inclusive of an apartment that you could lock off and rent or use for extended family. The people that designed this home originally loved to entertain. They had a lot of artwork, so it's great for a family, but also for entertaining.
What a spectacular place.
Lots of great space, a 3-car garage. Yeah. Again, ultimate privacy. I had Kyle Webb, a local architect, up there recently, and he said to have this kind of again, you don't have to have any blinds on your windows, and you don't have to worry about your privacy.
Enjoy having the full view of everything.
Yeah, and that's listed for $4,995,000, which is a good value.
And now your other listing, this is a newer listing, and this is kind of up in that same area, right?
Yeah, so this is back a little ways on Aspen Grove Lane. Again, a private road. There's not that many homes on the road. It actually backs up to some open space, which is owned by the association.
35 acres of open space.
35 acres of open space. So literally, you can walk out the back door of this house up onto, again, a little perch that gets views towards the Gore Range and the ski slopes. This home is just under 4,000 square feet. It's a great size, 4 bedrooms, very spacious. Again, these are the steps that take you up to this little sitting area. Again, you go up there in the summer, you don't hear the highway at all. It's just very peaceful. And these folks, when they built this house, they selected this lot specifically before anything else was built up there. So it really is a premium location. The house is listed for $2,995,000, again, for a single family. With these kind of views and things like this is a really great value.
I think people need just to give you a shout today. So we'll go to your website, give you a call. Thanks for being here, Donna. Good
Thanks
to see you.
so much.
All right, give Donna a call. Kanowski.com is her website, or 970-390-4324. We're going to take it back to Michelle in Beaver Creek. She has a look at that UV forecast for the day.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
You know, today is one of those days where we have some clouds in the area and people tend to think, oh, I'm good, you know, I don't need the sunblock today, but I'm telling you, it's days like this that I always see so many people walking around later in the village just so sunburned because they just are surprised that they're getting that much color on a day like this. Well, between the hours of 11 and 3 today, our UV rating is actually up to a 5. So especially up here in the mountains at altitude and that reflection off the snow, make sure you put that Supergoop sunblock on. You want to look for an SPF of 30 or higher. So don't get burnt by surprise today. Put that sunblock on. Up next, we're going to have a look at your local weather.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof. And each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences. Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
The 10th redefines on mountain dining, offering spectacular views of the Gore Range and an exclusive reflection of French, Swiss, Italian, and Rocky Mountain alpine cuisine. Convenience doesn't take away from extravagance at the 10th. Vail, like nothing on earth.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
The legendary back bowls of Vail, usually you can see those, but today a little bit socked in. Some low-hanging clouds and some snowfall this morning. Pretty comfortable out here though, and you highly recommend going to check that area out if you haven't. This is just at the top of Chair 4, Chair 5, and Chair 11 here in Vail. And as we're looking at temperatures throughout the course of the day, things starting off at 20 degrees in Vail Village, so it should be a little cooler up here where I'm at, but I feel pretty comfortable. I took my face mask off today and just kind of enjoying the snowfall this morning. Temps getting as high as 32 degrees later on this afternoon, getting progressively warmer throughout the day. increasing snowfall throughout the day as well, but since it's starting off snowing, maybe that storm system came in a little bit early and it's going to be out of our zone by this afternoon. Just not quite sure on that, but it is snowing right now and it's pretty gorgeous up here. And panning our view out over to the 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, 29 in Keystone, 25 in Breckenridge, 25 in Vail, and 29 in Beaver Creek. They're making a little mirror image of each other with temperatures today. Those are on mountain temperatures for the day, so that's why they're slightly cooler than what we saw with that hourly forecast. And snow expected across the entirety of the I-70 area. And looking ahead into the next 5 days, if you've kind of been getting tired of the clouds and the snow the past few days, well, I got great news for you, because the next 5 days are all about sunshine and warm conditions. It is officially spring here in the mountains. We're about 4 days into the official of spring, and temperatures are going to get as high as 44 this week. And it's just going to be a beautiful week to be up here in Vail. I can't wait for that snow to start getting real slushy. So fun to play around in slushy snow. And it's going to be a great day up here on Vail. Now, coming up later on Good Morning Vail, we're going to have Double Diamond in the studio. They always have some great gear. You're not going to want to miss that. And a watch and win later.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, professional skier and one of Warren Miller's film athletes. I love snow and so does Chaos. CTR by Chaos Hats is my choice for smart and protective headwear gear. Here's a few of my favorite models of CTR for staying warm and outside this winter. The Mistral Pro Balaclava can be worn under the helmet or alone. This hinge allows you to adjust the windproof face mask for mixed conditions. Another great way to stay warm is the CTR's modern single-seam UHB Balaclava, which is antimicrobial and super breathable. Clean lines for the discerning alpinist.
1, 2.
The Headwall Versatile Glove is lightweight, stretchy, wind and water resistant. And it has a smartphone sensor thumb and index finger. Whether it's on the slopes, hiking, snowshoeing, Nordic skiing, or ice skating, Chaos has the winter gear solution. Find us at these stores.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Bryant Richards from Double Diamond Ski Shop in the studio once again. Happy Saturday. Happy Southwest Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. Southwest Saturdays, you know, a little thing we always do at the store.
So they all wear Southwest
shirts.
clothing.
Yeah, absolutely. Just try to make it a little fun. You know, Saturday's usually a really busy day for us. We got a lot of people out on the hill, and we always like to have fun with it. So.
Do the ladies engage in this too sometimes?
Yeah, absolutely. We try to get everybody involved in the shop.
What the heck does Matt wear for Southwest?
Matt has some really killer shirts. So if you want to see what shirt Matt is wearing, you're gonna have to come see us today for sure.
So we've got snow falling, obviously.
Yeah.
Some snow fell yesterday, not a lot, but it is the kind of towards the end of March, so we are making our way into springtime.
Yeah, and you know, in springtime we're always kind of looking for a fun ski that can handle all types of conditions really well, and that's where I want to bring out this Liberty Origin 96 millimeters at the waist. The thing I love about this ski is that there's actually no metal in it, so it skis really, really well in that softer snow. And it tends to be a little bit more playful. You don't have to be on the ski as much with a ski with metal. Obviously, sometimes those skis handle a little bit better with firmer snow, but the tip and tail on this ski, you know, really easy to get on edge, really fun, has enough tip if you're going to be diving in the back bowls or in Grouse Mountain. But I have a couple different sizes in it, and being that 96 waist, it's just versatile. You could ski it anywhere.
So you've skied on this ski?
I have, yeah. I love this ski a lot.
It does a lot of different things.
It does a lot of good things really, really well, and it doesn't punish you for not being on it, you know, like some of the other skis do, exactly.
Like you can enjoy it, and you can kick back and relax and
the other thing I always get from people too asking me, like, what gloves do I wear in the springtime? You know, I typically don't wear as thick of a glove as I do, so brought out some of these Hestra. This is the Alpine Pro from Hestra, really lower profile, shorter cuff. You know, this leather is actually already treated, so we don't have to do anything to it. It does come with a little leather balm if you want to add it to it later. Okay. But it's already treated, it's already waterproof, windproof, and then they're actually sewing a little bit of extra leather on the inside of the palms, which I really like, a little bit thicker in between the thumb and the index finger, so if you're holding the pole, you know, the wear is not going to last as long, won't wear down as fast. And also brought a glove from Scott too, leather on the palms on these, just nice and light, really easy to throw these in your pocket.
You don't need your heated gloves this time of the year. You don't need the big gauntlets going all the way up.
Exactly, not such a big bulky. And then also I brought out some of these Labent socks. You know, a lot of people struggle with kind of cold feet. This sock actually sews bamboo merino wool inside of it. Does have some silver ionic particles in it as well to help keep your feet warm, helps regulate the feet. And I've had really, really good luck with these, you know, this year. Keeping feet warm, stretching them out. They're new for us, and they're really easy and nice to put on, super soft. The merino actually helps keep the stink down, so you don't have to wash them as much.
And bamboo also does that same
Absolutely.
Purpose.
Yep.
Labent, I've heard great things about these socks. Check those out today.
And then my other favorite little thing I always have to have on me is the arcade belt. I love these things. They are TSA approved, so there's no metal in them. You can run them through. You don't have to take it off when you're traveling the airport.
Oh, nice.
They're elastic sewn, so they stretch. They're one size fits all. I have them in a couple different colorways, but a really cool accessory to have. Really comfortable. You can either wear it on and off the hill. I actually wear mine skiing all the time. Really nice, easy to adjust, and nice and comfortable.
Nice.
And then we're also getting some fresh stuff in too for spring, so starting to get some of those spring jackets in. Got some new stuff from Marmot. Specifically the men's jacket, this nice orange jacket here. It's the knife edge jacket. Full Gore-Tex on this thing, so you can get it completely wet, but if you're hiking around or building up water vapor inside the jacket, the water vapor can actually escape through the jacket. Water can't come in. So I love the new Gore-Tex on these jackets, really keeping you dry. They're light, they're packable.
It's not like a 4-layer, super thick, heavy-duty winter jacket.
Absolutely.
It's great.
Nice
you can have that during the summertime, too. Throw it in your backpack on a hike.
And they get a lot of people that kind of like that transition, you know, where they want to wear a rain jacket shell. Kind of now they're just doing a little bit layering up, you know, typically a little bit cooler in the mornings, and then we're warming up in the afternoon. So great option. Have a couple different colorways for the ladies and the guys. But we're also starting to do a big sale this weekend on all of our skis and our boots, all of our outerwear, and I definitely know everybody's going to be excited about that. If you want to know exactly how much discounted our skis and our apparel is, you got to come in the shop and check it out. I know you won't be disappointed.
And it's not the same number for everything. It depends on what you have left, how popular it was, but there's discounts on most of the stuff you're going to find.
Yeah, a lot of stuff in the store, and it's still a lot of great stuff from Bogner and Orage and Oakley and Pret helmets. We got a lot of different stuff, still have a lot of great Giro goggles left. So if you're looking for something that you had your eye on, you know we're going to be lowering the price on it. Still have some great stuff left in the shop. So.
All right, buddy. Good to see you.
Great to see you.
All right, we have more of the show coming up. We have a look at that weather forecast and first chair with Eric up on Vail Mountain. We'll be right back.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Well, I've been hanging out on Vail Mountain, but that's a shot from Peak 8 in Breckenridge. Peak 8 in Breck actually is home to the highest elevation high-speed quad in the world, Imperial Superchair. It's a pretty amazing time if you're headed over to Breckenridge. Stop by the outlets at Silverthorne too. It's great deals going on for the springtime. Get your spring collection nice and freshened up. And you know what's feeling real fresh? The weather out on Vail today. It's a little bit cloudy, a little bit windy and snowy as you can see, but not too bad. It's pretty darn comfortable up here right now, I gotta say. Took the face mask off and just kind of basking in some springtime snow. As we're looking at those hourly temperatures for the day, starting off at 20 degrees at 8 a.m., so a little cooler where I am at the top of the mountain here, getting as high as 26 by noon and topping off around 32 later on this afternoon. And you see that percentage chance of snow getting as high as 49%, which we had kind of forecasted for later on this afternoon, but maybe the storm got to us a little early and it clears off by this afternoon because it is currently snowing. And looking at the I-70 corridor as a whole, Keystone 29, Breck 25, Vail 25, and Beaver Creek 29 degrees. Expecting some clouds and snow across the entirety of Summit and Eagle County for the day. But that's going to change pretty quickly. Looking ahead into the 5-day forecast, the sunshine is going to return and bring with it temperatures as high as 44 degrees later on this week. It's going to be an absolutely gorgeous week. Can't wait to get some sunshine and some slushy snow. But for now, maybe another mini powder day up here on the mountain. And thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for sponsoring this weather. Those guys are just located over Vail Pass in Summit County. If you're going to head over to Breckenridge or Keystone, stop by the outlets. Get yourself some great new clothes for the spring. And coming up next, we're going to have eyepieces live from Beaver Creek with Michelle.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Okay, when it comes to fun at Beaver Creek, you know who I have here with me in the studio? Sarah Stedman. You are the, in my opinion, you are the concierge of fun.
I will
at Beaver
take that
Creek.
title.
You are.
I will
really,
take it.
I mean, if you want to know what's happening on any given day that you can bring your entire family to and you're guaranteed to have a blast, this is a girl you want to talk to. So, okay, let's just talk about families and Beaver Creek. I mean, it really, they go together seamlessly.
Yeah, it's like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so in Beaver Creek, we love celebrating our families, and I think it's a great place for everyone to come to, especially our village. So you get to spend the whole day on a beautiful mountain, and you know, maybe your family has spent time in different places. You know, maybe kids are in ski school and parents are up doing their own thing. At the end of the day, coming back to the village, we have an amazing setting for everyone to come back to, tell their stories of their day, share it over some hot cocoa, maybe some cookies from cookie time at 3 o'clock.
Definitely cookies.
Yeah, you have to share it over cookies at Beaver Creek. It's a required part of the experience. You can't go home without it.
Definitely not. Definitely.
So, yeah, just coming back into the village, we try to make it a great place for families to come back together again after their day. In our village, it's super warm and really cozy and very confined, so everyone can still do their own thing, but still be together at the same time, right in the heart of the village, and still have activities and more fun if you're not ready to end your day.
Oh, I love that so much, and it really is so true. And you know, the heart of the village is the ice skating rink, which of course just sets the scene beautifully for feeling like you are actually in a snow globe, if that's possible.
I think that's a great description. The ice rink is right in the center, and then all of our amazing architecture surrounds it, with then the mountains behind it and lights and fire pits going. So a great opportunity for kids maybe to get on the ice rink while, you know, parents, grandparents go grab a drink nearby and sit at a fire pit, and activities always going on. And the ice rink is there all the time. It's actually year round.
So that's amazing.
Yeah,
even
you can skate in July.
I love that. Yeah. And then, okay, can you just explain what happens on Thursday nights at Beaver Creek?
Yes, Thursdays is Thursday Night Lights in Beaver Creek. So that is our glow stick ski down followed by fireworks. And our glow stick ski down, everyone can participate in. Kids can go up, get their glow stick ski down led by our ski and snowboard school. And then following that, we have fireworks. And this is every Thursday night. So no matter when you're here, you'll find a time to get to participate in that and be a part of the tradition.
I mean, what a cool way to celebrate with your family, and it's every Thursday, but then on top of that, then you go out of your way and make it even more extra special at certain times during the season.
Yes. So this winter we have a new program called Beaver Creek Extraordinaire, which is a new après-ski offering in Beaver Creek Village. So this is something that is activities for all families and of all ages, really, from the little kids to the moms and dads and grandparents. Everyone come together. So throughout the season, during our peak times, during holidays, so in December, in February during President's Week, and then spring break, we offer daily activities in the village. After you're done with your ski day, everything from movie nights to hot cocoa to light shows and all sorts of activities. And a couple of fun things we have coming up. You know, December features reindeer. In February, around President's Week, we've got Americana ski history, and in springtime, we'll celebrate kind of the colors and vibrancy of the season. So this is something new and really, really exciting to be able to offer to our guests in the village, you know, all season long, really, 6 weeks worth of amazing après-ski activities.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else from Beaver Creek. But Sarah, thank you so much for always coming on and just lighting things up for us here. And if you want to learn more, go to beavercreek.com. Vail Property Brokerage has been Eagle County's only buyer brokerage company for the last 20 years. Greg, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, we created buyer brokerage on the West Coast for corporate America, and we brought that expertise to Vail 25 years ago, and we approached the market completely different. It's a lifestyle-driven market, but it really is so expensive that people care about the money. So our platform is Vacation Home Investment Advisory.
Now, you refer to yourselves as the Wealth Intelligence Team. So what does that mean, and how are you set apart from other realtors?
Well, Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. So we understand the capital markets, how Vail might fit in from a portfolio diversification perspective. And really, this asset class makes no financial sense unless you're making an investment.
Well, now is the time to get in touch with Greg and Connie and take advantage of their knowledge today.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Chewbacca was spotted in Lion's Head yesterday going to make some turns. Springtime in Vail. This is what it's all about. That guy's cracking me up. I wonder if he has goggles on underneath that. Jeez whiz, love that. That was compliments of Bryant Richards from Double Diamond. Let's take a look at your weather for your Saturday. Cloud cover out here first thing this morning. There's no wind, pretty mild on the back patio. Our temperature is probably going to top off upper 20s, low to mid 30s around the Vail area midday. Chances for some snow flurries, some snow showers on and off throughout the daytime hours, mid-afternoon. Most likely chance to see those. Might impact travel a little bit on the roadways, but we'll have cloud cover throughout the entire day. And once again, notice our early morning temperatures. We should be around 20 degrees first thing. Around the rest of the country, eastern seaboard, 40s, upper 40s, low 50s from Boston down through the mid-Atlantic states. Pretty nice down in Miami today, close to 80 degrees and sunny. Going to be good down there. Out towards the west, 50s and 60s. That's your temperature profile from Denver all the way out towards Seattle and up towards the San Francisco area. For the next 5 days, sunshine on tap, a little bit of cloud cover mixed in every day. Looks like Monday looks to be like a pretty perfect day. Evening lows Monday, 17, so a little cooler. 19 for a low on Thursday night into Friday morning. But a pretty nice week coming our way after today. Watch out for that weather today, maybe a little bit more snow, and then the sunshine returns. This weather brought to you by the official vehicle partner for Vail Resorts. That is GMC. Back to Eric at the top of the mountain. He has your Lens of the Day report coming up next.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Thanks a lot, Mark. You know, with that great Chewbacca impersonation, I'm not sure if it's you or Peter Mayhew in that costume. It's just going to be a mystery for everybody. Maybe you're actually Chewbacca. But I want to take a minute to talk to you guys about goggle lenses. And given the conditions we're experiencing today, and then as we saw further into next week with sunshine, you're going to want a goggle that can do absolutely everything. And that's why I love the Anon Magna Collection. That's right, magnetic lens chain system. This is the cloudy day lens, so it's got a nice light amber base with a slight blue tint, so great to kind of highlight contrast and definition. So I'm kind of putting it up there to the GoPro. Maybe you can see a little bit more bumps on the snow. And then when it's time to get sunny for this week, you can just drop this lens in, a nice dark silver amber. But what's great about what Anon does with their lenses, they alter the base color to add additional contrast and definition. So even if I were to wear this darker lens on a day like today, I can still see some great definition like that snowmobile track that's in the ground just below those ski racks. Maybe you can get a good example here. You can see that snowmobile track really appear with this darker lens, even though it's a dark lens on a cloudy day. And Anon also does a great job of helmet to goggle integration. That's something really important about that's not really talked about too much, because you want to make sure the goggle and the helmet are nice and locked up so that you're not getting any snow inside your goggle vents. This is the Anon Prime helmet, Anon M4 goggles. You can check these out at Eyepieces. They've got an amazing selection of every brand of goggle and helmet, but maybe go give Anon some love. This magnet collection is pretty awesome. And thanks to Eyepieces for sponsoring this lens of the day. Go check out the goggle bar at the top of Bridge Street. Get yourself a cappuccino or maybe a cocktail and hang out with our friends at Eyepieces. And coming up next, we're going to be hanging out with the Signature Club in Vail.
Tired, huh?
NBA superstar.
Gatorade Zero. All the electrolytes, zero sugar. Get more out of zero.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I've stopped by one of Vail's signature clubs, known for their personalized service as well as their unparalleled locations. I'm speaking with Tinsley Cussworth in the great room at the Arabelle Club. Good morning, Tinsley.
Good morning. Thanks for coming by.
This is a beautiful place. I think maybe I'm not going to want to leave.
None of our members want to leave. This is the Arabelle Club. And as you mentioned, the Arabelle Club is part of a larger collection of clubs throughout the Vail Valley, all owned by Vail Resorts. And you are correct, unparalleled service and very well known for our locations. We're right here looking out on the Eagle Bond Gondola, right in Lions Head Village.
So this is a beautiful room and a great location. What else do you get with your Arabelle Club membership?
Great question. The Arabelle Club is designed to really make coming and going from the mountain an easy and more enjoyable process. So many of our members come to us for the convenience. So valet parking right here at the Arabelle. We have your own private locker where your boots are dried overnight so nothing's ever wet. And then we have ski valet service, breakfast served every day. And then we have some lifestyle amenities. So you have a gym that's open 24 hours a day. You have access to the spa here at the Arabelle. And we even have a rooftop pool with hot tubs.
That sounds fantastic.
Yes.
So I'm sure your members differ somewhat, but who would really benefit from a membership here?
So we have a wonderful, very welcoming membership here, and it's been growing for the past 10 years. We're celebrating 10 years here at the club this year. So we have people from all areas, all countries, and different routines. So some of our members are fully invested in the Vail Valley. They may own real estate somewhere. They may even be full-time. And this is really an add-on to their home ownership experience to make it feel like they have a ski and ski out home. And some of our members are just weekend warriors, and they're coming up from Denver, and they just don't want to battle the crowds and the parking structure. So they're pulling in right at the Arabelle Club. Their skis and their boots are already waiting for them, and it's just making their weekend so much more enjoyable despite where they're staying. So really anyone of any routine can find benefit in the Arabelle Club.
Well, if this is piquing someone's interest, how can they come and find out more about it?
We love to let people try the club. We find that it really helps them better understand how the Arabelle Club and all of the services and amenities fit into their routine. So we have a program called Member for the Day. If you call and inquire, we'll give you a tour of the club. If it's something you'd like to try, we let you go through the process of actually being a member and feeling what it's like to use the services and actually walk out to the snow and not have to carry your equipment.
Well, we've talked about the amenities here and really kind of focusing on the ski season, but you all are open year-round.
Yes, we are. We are a year-round club. Everyone loves summer in the Vail Valley, and so for that reason, we have a packed social calendar that goes through both peak seasons. So in the wintertime, we have snowshoe days, cocktail parties. We go ahead and do club ski days, men's and ladies days, kids events. And in the summertime, we're looking at mountain biking, road biking, hikes, even some maybe whitewater rafting. We are sort of here for you to connect you with the different events that are offered in the Vail Valley to make sure that you don't miss out on anything.
That sounds fantastic. For you, though, what really makes the Arabelle Club special?
Ooh, for me, location and just convenience. I think a lot of people come to this club looking for those things, and there's no lack of service when it comes to getting you out on the mountain so that you can spend most of your time out in the snow instead of in the parking lot carrying all of your stuff. So
Tinsley, it's been great talking with you. If someone wants to know more, you've mentioned the Member for the Day. How do they get a hold of you?
So you can give us a call, 970-754-4250, or our website features all of our clubs in the Vail Valley, thesignatureclubs.com. It's a great resource.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Claire.
It's going to be great. It's going to be hard to leave here. Such a beautiful room. Check it out. This is the Arabelle Club located in Lion's Head. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Brought to you by Kind Snacks. Ingredients you can see and pronounce. Give Kind a try. Brought to you by Kind Snacks. Ingredients you can see and pronounce. Give Kind a try.
Everyone's favorite time of day on Good Morning Vail. It is the watch and win time of the day. So hurry up, get to your TV, get ready to call in 754-8888. So today we have for you, as always, our Boost Oxygen. So always a great thing to have in your pocket if you're headed up on the hill and you just need that little bit of extra boost or whatnot while you're out there on the hill today. And then if you are heading out on the hill, you know, make sure to stay hydrated, but you're also going to want to pack a couple Kind bars for a quick refuel, because not only are they easy to fit in your pockets and your bags, but Kind bars are made with whole ingredients that are both tasty and healthy. And especially if you have kids with you or whatnot, it makes a perfect little pit stop snack to hand those guys. They fit in everyone's pocket. There's a ton of different flavors. My favorite is the dark chocolate nut and sea salt. So call in, get yourself a Kind bar, some Boost Oxygen. We're gonna give this to the first person to call in today. And as always, we have your TV8 neck gaiter for you. So, and you know what? You're gonna want that today just to protect your face from the elements while you are out there. So call in. We're going to have another check of the weather before we get to our 8 o'clock hour.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
All right, time now to take a look at your weather report. Here's a live shot from the top of Cinch Express in Beaver Creek. This is the very top of the mountain. This is the kind of the entrance area to Red Buffalo Park. And as you can see, some high clouds, some low clouds, no snow falling right now. Visibility might be a little bit impacted this morning because of that cloud cover. Looking for that flat light. So you have the right goggles in your lenses. It's going to make a tremendous difference. Here's a look at your Four Corners region. Colorado right in this area. We're right about here. Some moisture off towards the eastern plains of Colorado to the east of Denver. For us right now, mostly high clouds and some chances for maybe some snow flurry activity, some passing snow showers as this low pressure system really not doing a lot in terms of precipitation except for causing some cloud cover and maybe a few snow showers. Other than that, it's not going to create a lot of moisture. High pressure still kind of hanging around Colorado, mixed with that low pressure moving off towards the east. We're kind of in between those right now. So sunshine returning by tomorrow. Here's a look at today's temperatures and our weather. Noontime, close to 50% chance of some snow flurry activity through the afternoon hours. Temperatures trending upper 20s and low 30s. This weather report brought to you by Supergoop. Put your Supergoop on today. Even if it's not too bright out, it will help insulate your skin. It's time now for the second hour of our Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail. Hey, welcome back to hour number 2, Good Morning Vail, live shot from Midvale, the base of lift number 3, Wildwood Express, and off in the distance, the Mountaintop Express. Lift number 4, this is right where Gandhi 1 gets off, the 10th restaurant. This is a big area, and next year, big changes for snowmaking in this area for early season, so be looking for that. Thanks for tuning into our show today. I'm Mark Sassy. Eric Sundblad up on top of the mountain for first chair in Vail. And then Michelle, she is live at the base of Beaver Creek. We're going to be checking in with her shortly, but let's go find out what Eric is up to at the top of the mountain.
Thanks a lot, Mark. It's a gorgeous day. You just did a weather report and we're saying maybe on and off snow and no snow at Beaver Creek, but definitely snow here at Vail right now. I don't know if it's just blending into the cloud cover too much, but it is certainly snowing this morning. It's awesome stuff. And you're going to want to make sure you're locked in to experience all the wonderful snow we're going to have next year by getting down on your Epic Pass today. That's right, you can pre-order your Epic Pass right now for just $40 down, epicpass.com. It's $939 for unlimited access to all of Vail Resorts Mountains. If you want to go to Stowe in Vermont, you want to go to Okemo in Vermont, you want to go to Stevens Pass in Washington, you can do that, including all the Colorado resorts. They also introduced an Epic for Everyone Pass, and that means you can pre-book you up to 7 days without purchasing a full Epic Pass and still experience the benefits of an Epic Pass, like resort charge, like those buddy tickets that get you 50% off. It's $106 a day for the Epic for Everyone Pass. You're gonna wanna get down on that. And if it's time to get yourself some new ski gear, head over to Vail Sports or Beaver Creek Sports. They have just started their 40% off sale. All skis, all snowboards, all jackets, everything you could need, 40% off through the end of the season. Now is the time to buy the gear to get you set up for next year at Vail Sports and Beaver Creek Sports. We got a great Good Morning Vail rest of your hour on this Saturday show. We're going to have Christie Sports live from Beaver Creek. We're going to start to C-Bar at Beaver Creek, and I'm going to be doing some first chair reporting live on Vail.
Hi, I'm Joe Montana, former NFL quarterback, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
Hey, I'm here with Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District, and today we have it's all in the bag. What is that?
It is a book kit bag. It comes with 10 copies of books along with a notebook to help book clubs with discussion, and it's all in one kit, so book clubs can just come in, check out 10 copies, distribute it among their members, and then talk about it the next month. We have 43 titles that anyone with an EVLD library card can come pick up.
Okay, that's amazing, but you know, being part of a book club, I might be like taking my time. How long do you get to check it out for?
You can check it out for 6 weeks.
Really?
So that hopefully will get everyone up to speed, and so when you have your next meeting, you can all chat about the same title.
I mean, this is amazing. It's just one thing that our libraries offer, so make sure to check them out. evld.org for more information.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and
All right, so the
Facebook.
mountain for Beaver Creek closes on April the 14th, and then we have 2 or 3 weeks of kind of a little bit of downtime before Beaver Creek ramps it back up once again to kick off kind of the rite of passage into spring and summer with the 16th annual Beaver Creek Blues, Brews, and Barbecue Festival taking place May 24th, 25th, and 26th. Now this is an amazing event, such good barbecue, and this is kind of a look at what the weekend is all about. Live music, they have a beer garden that opens at 2 o'clock on Friday and at noon on Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday they have a craft beer festival. On Sunday they have the backyard barbecue competition using the big green eggs and live music. Here's a couple of names of the performers you're going to find. Shamika Copeland will be taken to the stage. Los Lobos will be performing up in Beaver Creek, and also a performance by Larkin Poe, along with other local performances. And this is free to the public. You don't need a ticket, so you can just show up, buy the beer you want, pay for the barbecue you want, grab a table, and enjoy some great blues music. And it's rain or shine, or it's snow or shine. It could happen. So 16th annual Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, kind of the kickoff to the rite of passage into spring and summer in Beaver Creek. If you go to Beaver Creek's website, you'll find plenty of information about this big signature event. We have weather coming up next with Michelle.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
A great morning here in Beaver Creek. We're currently at about 28 degrees, so really warm temperatures for this early in the morning, but that's spring, right? We also have these mixed clouds and sun throughout today. So I've been out here and I've had pockets of sunshine as it's starting to come out right now, and snow flurries going past at the same time. So it's going to be one of those mixed light kind of days with chances of snow throughout the day. We're going to be warming up to about 32 degrees by 4 o'clock today, and then only dropping down to 30 degrees by tonight. So really comfortable temperatures to get out there, enjoy yourself, make your way through the villages, enjoy some of that après that's going on in Vail and Beaver Creek. And then do be careful if you are driving on I-70, because the weather can change from area to area. So it is looking at to be around 55 degrees if you're in Denver today with fairly nice conditions. But as you get closer to the Eisenhower Tunnel, those conditions are going to change as we are going to have pockets of sun and shade. 35 in Avon, 43 down in Eagle, and 31 over in Vail today. And then starting tomorrow, most of those clouds should start to move out on Sunday. 36 degrees, and then we move into the 40s for next week. 40 degrees on Monday, all the way up to 44 for Tuesday and Wednesday, with another chance of snow coming in on Wednesday. Slightly cooler temperatures, but a great week ahead. So let's get a closer look at the slopes. Eric is out there over in Vail. Let's check out a first chair with Eric.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
Well, I'm just about to be able to take a little bit of a snowboard lap with you guys and show off the early morning conditions here on Vail. But first I wanted to talk about snow conditions, because springtime brings out some really variable terrain that can change pretty quickly throughout the course of the day. And today is no exception due to the recent snow we had. So you can't even see the groomers because it's been blanketed by about an inch of snow. And then as the weather warms up, that snow is going to compact into the groomers, then overnight get a little hard pack. So that means as you're going into the trees, as I kind of pan our way over here, normally this snow was going to be nice and soft and fluffy, but it's already hardened up to the point where I've got to put a lot of pressure on it to step, and it's also chunked up into ice. Now that's as a result of the sun warming up the snow, causing some melt and then freezing overnight. So what in normal winter would be a great tree run, right now, not so much. It's really hard pack. And you can also experience this just on the sides of runs, just next to the groomers and trees where I am. So you want to make sure that you're really assessing the runs as you're going down today and just being aware of the variable snow conditions. And coming up soon, I'm going to be showing you those snow conditions. And thanks to Vail Property Brokerage for sponsoring this first chair. We've got plenty more Good Morning Vail coming right up.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Peter Barclay. I'm the Assistant Director of Programs for Youth Power 365. This year in summer we did about 680 children in our programs. It's definitely a challenge, but it's what our community needs, so we're willing to do what it takes to make it happen. We've seen our donors, our volunteers, our staff pull together to support our students because we believe in what we do. Every child has someone that loves them in our program.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Hey, I am here with Hans and Brad from Christie Sports, and they have some skis and boots to talk about today. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Great. I love these. They match my new shades.
They do. Those shades that you have on your head are amazing.
Thank you.
These skis would be perfect for you and your shades. You'd match.
I would. I love that.
Perfect. Perfect. So For starters, I brought 2 skis, both from Dynastar. It's the Legend 88, and the one on the right here is going to be the women's version. It's going to be 88 millimeters under the waist. It's going to be super quick edge to edge, and with the amazing snow that we have this spring, it's going to be very powerful to get through, you know, the soft snow, and as the day warms up, the snow gets a little bit heavier. So being I mentioned snow conditions, it's very, very crucial this time of year to have proper wax. So definitely come into any Christie Sports to make sure your skis are properly tuned. And then it looks like you're holding the men's Legend 88, and that's again going to be 88 millimeters under the waist, so it's going to be a good versatile ski for all conditions. And definitely come into any Christie Sports. We have amazing sales going on, up to 40% off on everything in the store, and remember, up to 40% off.
That's awesome. And if I come in there too, I can demo your skis as well, right? And get an idea of what I'm really looking for, correct?
Of course. So any Christie Sports, any ski that you see on the wall, we do demo. And we'll apply up to 2 days off the demo price, so, or purchase price, I should say.
That's awesome. And I've also heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but if I want to buy a pair of skis, that it's good to demo more than one pair in a day because you get the same conditions and you're trying out more than one ski, right?
Exactly. So when you come in the store, it's comparable to buying a car. So you have a car in mind, you want to test drive a few. Same with skis. I say test 2 to 3. After that, you're going to kind of start confusing yourself. But I would definitely try a few different options because there's so many great skis out there these days.
That's awesome. Thank you. And then Brad, who's here with you, he has brought with him some boots to talk to us about, right?
Yes, I did. I brought a couple boots from Salomon. This one is the women's model. It's the X-Max 90. It's one of the narrow models in their line. The Pro Series is the next size up in volume. And then this is a fully custom boot. We mold the liner, we mold the outer shell, try to match up your biomechanics. That way your ski becomes quicker edge to edge.
What now? So one of the complaints I always hear from people is, oh, it's too small, it's too tight. Now, I like a really tight boot, but what should someone be looking for when they're coming in and trying to test boots?
Well, a lot of people explain it like a firm handshake, but it should be snug all the way around the foot. Your toes should be touching the end of the liner. When you flex into it, it should relieve it off, and then once we get a nice orthotic made up and put in the boot, that'll bring your toe back off the end of the boot, make your foot just a little bit skinnier, and then we're able to mold you off in the shell. Because if we mold you off in the shell without one of these orthotics, we just mold you completely pronated in a boot, and that's like pinning your knees together and not a good way to ski.
Right, and everyone is always talking about, the skis this, skis that. The boots are, just as important, because if your feet are not comfortable, you're not going to make it out there on the hill for very long.
Well, you got more going on from the ankles down, and it's the whole structure holding up your body. So you're going to feel something in a plastic product that you're trying to clamp down and do these high speeds and make these turns and go through all these mixed conditions. You feel a lot more. Mm-hmm. So we want to get you really nice and neutral in a boot, get it nice and snug fitting, and then you'll just have the best performance, and then you're not thinking about your feet. You're just making turns. It's just happening really, really quickly.
What everyone wants to think about is making turns, right?
Exactly.
So we still have some more flurries out here, so get out there and make some turns. If you're getting out there, we're going to have a check of your weather next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
All right, welcome back to the show. Look at that. Top of chair 4, 5, and 11. This is a live shot from Buffalo's. That's your ski patrol making their way over to patrol headquarters right around the corner in the bottom of Buffalo's. That is kind of the confluence of a lot of different lifts. That's a busy spot on any given day during Vail Mountain's opening season, closing on April the 21st this year. Your weather for the day, I just was reported a few snow flurries falling out here on the back patio. Just a couple, 2 or 3. Temperatures for us midday, trending upper 20s, low 30s. We're going to be in the 20s during this 8 o'clock hour and warming up, a little cooler up on top of the mountain. Keep in mind the temperatures you're seeing here are going to be at the base of Vail. So the further up in elevation you go, it gets a little bit cooler. So bundle up, sunscreen, and make sure you have the right goggles in your lenses so you can see during the the low light conditions we're going to have with the cloud cover and light snow falling during the afternoon hours throughout the course of your afternoon. It should be a pretty nice day, though, and more nice weather coming our way as this system, this low pressure system, creeps towards the east and makes its way on through Colorado off towards the eastern plains of the Colorado area. But that's a look at Vail by the hour. Now let's take a look around the country. Here's a look at your evening lows, 40s and 50s down the eastern seaboard. 23 for a low in Minnesota tonight, 41 for a low in Kansas City, and then it looks like 30s reaching from Denver all the way out towards Seattle. That's kind of your weather report. This weather report brought to you by Inspirato. So we're taking a break, and then Michelle's going to swing by right there where you're going to find the Beaver Creek Chop House. Attached to that, there's a really cool bar called the Sea Bar, and they have some great spring food specials and drink specials. We'll be chatting with them after the break.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
I have a puppy named Tito. He's this crazy psycho ball of energy. I have my iPhone out constantly and taking videos, and even something simple like him getting out of the bathtub and shaking off the water and catching it in slow motion. All of a sudden it becomes artistic, and I'll post maybe 1 or 2 to social media. That's my son.
There for you when it matters most. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone, and Apple Music on us with Unlimited. Only on Verizon.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
I am here at the Chop House and Sea Bar, and even though this is the morning, this is making me so hungry. I am here with Dan and Matt. Good morning, guys. How are you today?
Good morning. How are you?
I love this buffet of treats you have here this morning. This is awesome.
Well, thank you. First of all, we appreciate everybody and the great season everybody's had. And if you want to watch any NCAA basketball, come on in. We got 7, 8 big screens here to watch basketball games and sit on the patio, enjoy spring. But this interview is not about me. This interview is about our executive chef, Matthew Tarr, who's been with us. This is his first season. So I just want to introduce him to TV8 land and let him show you and talk about some of the great foods we have right in front of us.
Awesome. Hi, Matthew. How are you today?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Great. So this all looks delicious.
It does, doesn't it?
Where would you like to start?
We'll just start down here on the end. This is our Kobe flat iron with house-made Bordelaise sauce and French fries called our steak frite. It's delicious. And then move down here, we've got a bone-in ribeye, 20 ounce, with an add-on bone marrow, and all our steaks are topped with a maitre d' butter. Very good also.
What's a maitre d' butter?
It is garlic and herbs mixed with butter.
Oh, very cool.
Melts on top, gets all gooey and delicious. Oh, yeah. And then here, this is our seafood tower. Comes with a variety of things, cocktail claws, shrimp cocktail, fresh oysters, ceviche, lobster, crab legs. It's delicious, big seller.
I was going to say, that looks perfect. Like if you're sitting on the patio having cocktails with a group, I mean, that feeds everyone sitting around while you're just, having a couple of beverages, watching the people come down the hill.
Absolutely. Does. And then down on the end here, we have our seared Lac de Rot salmon with what we call winter succotash, which is a mixture of a bunch of winter vegetables, quinoa, and then it's served with a maple sage gastrique and a little fried carrots on top.
So delicious. And we were talking off camera a little bit. Something that I think is really cool now is not just at the Chop House, but you can order any of these dishes through the C-Bar as well now, correct?
That's right. You can sit on this side or on the patio and get anything from the Chop House side.
What time does everything open up here for the day? Like if I wanted to sit and, you know, watch some skiers coming down, when can I come?
Yeah, 11 o'clock we open every day.
Okay, and now because this is spring break, should I make a reservation if I wanted to come for dinner, or can I just, you know, come into the bar and get food anytime?
I would recommend a reservation for dinner, but lunch you can just come on in, find a seat on the patio. We have 2 patios and 2 restaurants, so plenty of room.
Now, all of this looks delicious and awesome, but for example, I have 3 kids, and sometimes, you know, this is too much for them. They're not going to want something like this. Is this going to be a place that I should leave the kids at home, or can I bring my kids with me, or, you know?
Absolutely bring your kids with you. We have a large kids menu, chicken tenders, kids steak. We actually offer this flat iron in a kid's size. You know, mac and cheese, all the normal kid stuff, so definitely bring the kids.
That's awesome. And I know even just the French fries from this first one you showed me, they look so good.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. So this is the C-Bar and the Chop House, and you guys can come on in. If you're going to come for dinner, make a reservation. But if you just want to come in, you know, I say the best way to do it is come in après, sit on the patio, have a cocktail, have an appetizer, make your reservation for that night, and come on back and have a nice dinner. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to the Valley.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, guys. Come on in, check it out.
Visit the local ski and board experts at Christie Sports for a great day on the mountain. Come in for an amazing selection of skis, boards, clothing, and accessories. Let Christie Sports' knowledgeable staff of skiers and riders help find the gear that's right for you. With convenient locations in Vail Village, West Vail, Avon, and Beaver Creek, Christie Sports has top quality rentals and demos for all ages and abilities. A Colorado original since 1958, Christie Sports is everywhere you ski and ride.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
When freedom is threatened around the world, when floodwaters rise and wildfires rage, wherever the fight, whoever the enemy, when America needs her best, she sends a soldier. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Presents Extraordinaire Afternoons of Wonder in Beaver Creek Village.
Oh, just a couple little snow flurries coming down on our Avon studio. That's a shot from our back patio looking up at Beaver Creek Mountain. I'm live on Vail Mountain today, and there are definitely snow flurries coming down this morning. I bet up at Beaver Creek there's some snow flurries as well. It's going to be a fairly gorgeous day here in the mountains. I'm going to hold on to winter just a little bit longer. This might be the last day of it where it feels nearly kind of crisp and more winter-like before the sun gets in, but we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. Let's check the hourly forecast first. Temperatures starting off around 20 degrees at 8 a.m. before climbing to 26 by noon, topping off at 32 later on this afternoon. See about a 49% chance of snowfall for this afternoon, but it's already snowing, so consider it 100 right now. And looking at the 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, 29 in Keystone, 25 in Breckenridge, 25 in Vail, and 29 in Beaver Creek. Snow and clouds throughout the I-70 corridor. And looking ahead to that 5-day forecast, that's what I was talking about with just the last little grasp of winter today, because the sun is going to come out all next week. Temps getting as high as 44 degrees on Tuesday and Wednesday. And as much as I've loved winter, the cool temperatures, I'm pretty excited for some springtime skiing and some goggle tans and some slush. It's going to be a great time. And thanks to Beaver Creek Extraordinaire for sponsoring this weather. All kinds of afternoon activities going on throughout the rest of the season up at Beaver Creek. You want to go check those out, including some free ice skating. And coming up next, I'm going to take some laps with our first chair report.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
We've passed that 8:30 time frame. That means the mountain's open and it is clear for me to start taking some laps. And I'm starting my day off at the top of Chair 4, Chair 11, and Chair 5 behind me. And one of my favorite runs to start the day is the run that we're about to do, and that's Ramshorn. This is a great groomer if you stick to the left-hand side. They've also got some fun moguls on the right-hand side of Ramshorn, and it's going to be a great way to start your day, just like I'm starting mine. So join along.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Joining us now in Gandhi 1, I've got Connie, and she is one of the owners of Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's oldest buyer broker company. Tell us all about it. What is it that you do?
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors that specialize in buyer representation.
Okay.
And our goal is to help our clients find properties that not only fit their lifestyle, but also make financial sense. And given the prices of real estate here in the Vail Valley, that's not always an easy thing to do. It's trickier than you think.
Easier said than done. You call yourselves the Wealth Intelligence Team. What does that mean?
Well, both Greg and I have degrees in real estate finance and urban economics, which means that we are data-driven and analysis-focused. So vacation homes really make no financial sense unless they're an investment, and that's how we help clients understand that.
Connie, thanks for your time. Go to vailpropertybrokerage.com for more information.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
Starting.
We're starting. He's all excited. I've got Lance from Betteridge Fine Jewelers here in the studio. You come in a bunch. Sometimes you showcase watches. There's always jewelry when the ladies are working. But special event happening over the weekend. Palmolato, kind of a trunk show of sorts, just kind of exposing everyone to a vast array of what Palmolato has to offer.
It is. Today is a trunk show. Normally I bring watches in for us to kind of Google over on Saturdays. And today's a jewelry day. We still have all the watches. Come in and take a look. We got, you know, the Rolex, the Patek, the Panerai. There's a bunch of new ones coming in as the season progresses. So there's some really cool stuff there. Of course, I would like to bring Panerai and talk about that. But we have Palmolato in the store today. Is the end of the trunk show. We carry them year round. But I would say our collection is probably 50% stronger than it normally is, just because of the trunk show and the pieces that our rep brought, and she's there today. Today's her final day.
Now, this collection, is this a collection that you normally would have there, or is this something that she brought?
It's a little mix of everything. This is part of the Sabia collection within Palmolato. And this is a piece that we have, some earrings.
Okay.
This is not. This is a pretty unique, rare bracelet.
This bracelet?
To see, and this ring we actually have, and this bracelet is also a piece that we don't have in very often. But what kind of makes this collection cool, or actually even Palmolato in general, they only work in 18 karat rose gold. So that is their gold of choice. And it's kind of hard to probably see on TV, but it is rose gold. It comes across as a mix between yellow and rose, because it's not a sharp or it's not a coppery looking rose. So it's very wearable. It's easy to mix the metals with this one. Very easy to mix metals on this one. And that's what kind of makes this one unique, and kind of why we really like this collection, is because of the uniqueness of the color of their rose gold.
And Palmolato mostly works with rose gold. That's kind of the staple.
Yep, all rose.
And I learned something today, the pave, or the flat,
pave,
which is pretty neat. And all this is part of the pave collection too.
So this is all pave diamonds, and if you look, if you can see in this is just a series of black, white, and cognac or chocolate diamonds, whatever the terminology you want to use, but essentially it's a brown diamond that they have mixed in here. So it gives it kind of a cool, unique feature. I mean, this almost looks like the moon or something. It's kind of interesting.
It's really neat. It looks like a shiny sand dollar of sorts too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
So that's what this is all in here. And like I said, these are all round brilliant cut. Some are rose cut diamonds, so there's different cuts of diamonds in there as well to give them that look. But all done in white. The bracelet's all done in black diamonds here, which is kind of a cool combination, the black and the rose gold.
Beautiful.
Earrings are all done in white. And the others are a mix of a little bit of everything.
And let me hold that up so you can see kind of how flat that is when it's on the side.
Nice
shot. That's that pave look right there. Now
that looks
good. Look at the shine.
Wow.
Wow, it's right. This is a very neat piece.
That is cool.
I need to get a manicure.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Oh, well.
All right, so let's tell me now, at Betteridge, behind the ice rink at Solaris.
Yep.
One more day with the bigger collection?
Yep, one more day with the bigger collection, but then of course come in and see us. We'll have more going forward. We're there 11 to 7, Monday through Saturday. Sundays we're closed. And like I said, just come in and take a look at this jewelry, watches, whatever we have. A big store to come in and take a look around and enjoy your time.
Now, if there's ladies watching right now, there's some that would go, Palmolato, like this is how well known they are since 1967.
Wow. We are running a few ads in the Vail Daily as well, and we've had people coming in saying, I didn't know you guys had this, and I've seen it on the East Coast or wherever they're visiting from, coming in to say, I want to see the collection. There is a boutique on Madison Avenue in New York, just strictly Palmolato. It's the only Palmolato boutique in the U.S. So.
Lance, good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, we have more coming up on the show. We have a look at that weather forecast. We're going to go back to Eric up on top of Vail Mountain with First Chair. This is Good Morning Vail on TV8.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Pretty mild temperatures at the base of Beaver Creek here this morning. We're starting out with temperatures at about 28 degrees currently. We do have that mixed light kind of day. We have had everything out here this morning, from little pockets of sunshine to snow flurries to it seems to be clouding up again, but there is that patch of blue sky above me. So it is going to be a little bit of everything out there today. You're going to want to definitely have a pair of goggles that you can maybe switch out the lens, because you are going to have those changing conditions while you are out and on the hill today. It is going to continue to warm up a little bit throughout the day. We're going to warm up to about 32 degrees by 4 o'clock today. But again, there is that chance of showers, or not showers, snow showers throughout the day today. And then dropping down to about 30 degrees by 8 o'clock tonight, but really comfortable for going out there and riding, or if you want to get on the hill. Really comfortable for après. It'll be a great day for all of that. We're looking at 29 over in Keystone, 25 in Breckenridge, and 25 over in Vail today. Do watch out if you are getting on I-70 today, because you can have really changing conditions from one side of the Eisenhower Tunnel to the other. So just be aware of that, and it can also get a little bit icier as you are climbing up and over Vail Pass. But overall, it is going to be a great day to get out there. And then as of tomorrow, most of these clouds are going to be moving out with a week full of sunshine, reaching up into the 40s for next week. So this weather report was brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. Let's get a closer look on the hill today and check in with Eric on the hill in Vail.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun & Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Boy, that lap down Ramshorn sure was fun. The snow report was 100% accurate. There's about an inch of fresh snow on top of the groomers. Not a lot of moisture content in the snow, so it was really light. You can actually get a couple sprays going if you kick at it hard with the tail of your snowboard. Definitely a flat light day for right now, so you want to make sure you've got some light goggle lenses on. And I made my way down Ramshorn to the top of this run that sort of looks out over the Chair 4, Chair 3, and the top of Gandhi 1. And I want to point out that slow zone there. It's a really important slow zone because you have a lot of people coming from Gandhi 1 to Chair 4 and Chair 3. So make sure you're obeying that slow zone and just really keeping your head on a swivel and staying safe out there. And I'm going to approach that slow zone, show you guys a good way to ride it. Yeah!
Imagine giving your kid a healthy smile. Imagine helping their teeth become 4 times stronger while preventing cavities up to 40%. Act Kids Fluoride Rinse. Flavors so delicious, your kids will love to swish. Stop imagining. Start acting.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Alright, 3,
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in Avon, and I'm here with its owner, Todd. Todd, Mine House Bed and Breakfast, tell us a little bit about how many people you can accommodate and what the accommodations are like here.
Okay, so it's a bed and breakfast, not just a standard hotel room, not a condo, not a rental house. But we kind of incorporate all the aspects, what we think the best aspects of each one of those things. Plus, you have your own maids and people to make you breakfast in the morning, and people to talk to as well as far as what's going on in the valley and the things to do around here. So we have 2 houses right next door to each other. Each house has 10 bedrooms. Every room has its own bathroom, shower, has its own TV. You have internet, Wi-Fi internet throughout the houses, so you have good access to all your electronics and that kind of your modern conveniences as well. One of the things we like to do, we want to try to make it homey. So our motto is make Mine House your home in the heart of the Rockies. So when you check in, a lot of people are kind of weary and that kind of stuff. So one of the first things we like to do is we like to offer a bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then since if you make mama happy, you make everybody else happy. So we always try to cater to the women especially. And that's, you know, sexist that I am, we try to take care of mama. So, so one of the things we do is we give a flower to the couples and the nice young ladies, so you can pick out the rose that you would like.
Oh, I might just have to take all of those. That's so nice. But what a nice greeting when people come in, and definitely not just your average hotel greeting.
Right. So we bring people in, we have them sit down on the couch in the office. We find out what they're doing. We try to optimize what their vacation experience can be. We give some advice on what to do, what to see, so they and try to improve what they think their experience is going to be, and try to give them you know, concierge and personal service kind of stuff. So we're trying to make everybody comfortable and feel at home.
Oh, I love that. And then when it comes to the different rooms that you have, they're not all the same, right?
No, it's so these started out as houses. They were specifically built to be a bed and breakfast. So we have some safety features with alarms and sprinklers and that kind of stuff. But every room is a little bit different. So we have 4 rooms that have just queen-size beds. The rest of them all have king-size beds. A total of 18 rooms. 14 king-size bedrooms. They also are a little variety of different layouts and amenities. We also have one that's a condo, that's a queen-size bed with a pull-out. So we have a variety of things you can choose from. We have 4 different kind of sections to the duplexes, so it's perfect for weddings and families and reunions and that kind of stuff. So we can kind of isolate you or put you together and put you off in a corner and have your own private experience as well.
That's amazing. And then it's right here in Avon, so the location is really close to just about everything. And if people want to go ahead and book with you, what's the best way to do that?
So we're on all the standard internet travel agency websites, all the Expedia family, all the Booking.com family. So between those, there's about 250 different websites in 40 different languages. We have our own as well. You can book directly through us, or you can give us a call. So our website address is www.meinhaususa.com. So it's Minehouse USA, spelled the German way. So once again, it's www.meinhaususa.com. Or you can give us a call, 970-949-4287. And we answer the phone. Personally, we don't put you on a hold or anything like that. We answer the phone, we talk to you, and we find out what you need, and do our best to take care of you and make you feel at home and one of the family.
I mean, I already feel like I'm right at home. So make sure to get online or give them a call and book your stay today.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
It is a great start to the day here in Beaver Creek. Really comfortable, mild temperatures of about 28 degrees so far this morning. A really, really nice, comfortable temperature to make some turns. Those lifts are up and running. We are going to have some mixed light conditions throughout the day here today. We've seen just about everything from blue skies with the sun popping through to snow flurries floating past to just heavy clouds. So do prepare be prepared for changing light conditions if you are out on the hill today making some turns. We are going to continue to warm up to about 32 degrees by this afternoon. So a very comfortable temperature for floating around the village for après, and then only dropping down to about 30 degrees by 8 o'clock tonight. Again, we are going to have those chance of flurries throughout the day today. Really nice though to check out any of the other resorts. 29 degrees over in Keystone, 25 in Breckenridge, and 25 in Vail as well. Lots of changing conditions on the road today if you are making your way back and forth over there. However, it is going to be my kind of spring week next week with the sun coming back out. Most of those clouds are going to move out of here tomorrow afternoon. Still a chance of flurries, but 36 on Sunday. Then moving into the 40s for the rest of the week. 40 degrees on Monday, 44 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Spring temperatures at its best. Another chance of snow coming on Thursday with temperatures of about 37 degrees. So a great week ahead to get out there and enjoy some nice turns. This weather report was brought to you by Oakley. I've got my nice styly Oakleys on. The exclusive eyewear, goggle, and helmet partner of Vail Resorts.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
Here at Beaver Creek, your day doesn't just end with skiing and riding on the slopes. There's so much more that happens right here on the plaza where we're standing, Sarah.
Absolutely. We always have something going on here in Beaver Creek, from our ice skating rink right behind us, that's open every day, to great offerings for the whole family. Thursday Night Lights is a huge tradition here. Our glowworm ski down and fireworks every Thursday, to our Fun Fest every Saturday afternoon with games where kids can win prizes. So much going on. You'll always want to check beavercreek.com to take advantage of what we've got going on after you're done with the ski day.
And then, of course, you always bring in new things to each and every season. Tell me about this Beaver Creek Extraordinaire.
Beaver Creek Extraordinaire is our new après-ski offerings during our holiday time. So during holiday, President's Week, and spring break, complimentary activities on the plaza here, movies, food, so much more. Check it all out, beavercreek.com.
Oh, that's right. Don't miss it. beavercreek.com. Go check it out.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Jennifer Burwell joining us in the studio for what is wrapping up to be the end of an era for By Nature Gallery.
Yeah, it's true.
You told me 39 days left, really.
Yeah, no one's counting, but we'll be gone in 39 days. Yeah, the gallery owner is retiring, so the Beaver Creek store is closing at the end of April. I've been saying the end of the ski season because then we're going to start packing things up. So you can come in the week after Beaver Creek closes, but the week leading up to Easter. But we won't have everything out still. We'll have packed some things up already.
Shelves getting pretty thin?
Yeah, they are. We still have a lot of really good items left and a lot in the full price spectrum. So remember, we've got our small specimen section with stuff starting at just 25 cents. And then it goes up to our crazy collector items that are just shy of $100,000. So I have everything in between still.
Now, your pricing right now, let's talk about that too, because you have kind of a discount structure that works depending upon the price of the product.
Exactly. Yeah. So if anything is under $1,000, it's it's 40% off. If it's $1,000 to $10,000, it's 45% off, and if it exceeds $10,000, it's 50% off.
So if there's a shark's tooth for 25 cents, it's still 40% off of that?
Yeah, or your megalodon tooth that you want that's $4,500, it's 45% off.
Let me do that math. No, still can't pull that one off.
So as always, I just brought in a small taste of the pieces that we have, little fossil, mineral, home decor. That's kind of always my, what I try to bring into the store, or to the studio, to try to just give you a taste.
Where would you like to start?
Let's start in the middle.
Okay.
This is a citrine geode. We actually have the other half of it too. So it was one thing that they chopped in half, and there's crystals on the inside. So it's like a void in the ground that minerals seep in, and under the right conditions, right heat, right temperature, right pressure, the minerals build up and crystals can grow.
Now, what is this particular kind of, what is this?
They usually coat the back of geodes with something to uphold the structural integrity of it, right? Once you've cut into it, if there's any natural cracks or anything in there, you have to worry about it breaking apart. So they coat it with something so that it's stable on your shelf forever.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, and then another beautiful mineral up here is one of my museum quality pieces. This is a beautiful piece of fluorite, and I just got it. It's on consignment, so I just picked it up from the vendor the other day. I just thought it was beautiful. It's a nice pale green. I love fluorite. It's actually one of my favorite minerals because it often grows in these crazy cube shapes.
Really neat.
So it's like, I don't know, it's like an otherworldly fortress that it just piles on and builds on each other.
Very cool.
Yeah,
very cool.
I just think that's so pretty. And then this one is a beautiful bowl that's carved out of blue onyx. It comes only from Argentina in this color range. You can find onyx in many countries around the world. It's a calcite onyx, not quartz onyx, which is the black stuff.
Okay.
We have onyx of other colors in lamps and bowls and wall sconces that have lights in them already. And this is great. You could use it as a little fruit bowl or serve some nuts in it, or just have it as display. It's really pretty.
It is very pretty. How about this little
bear? Your new favorite word? Do you remember what it's called?
Yeah,
you're close. Unakite.
Unakite.
Yeah, just
a
cool mineral called unakite that they carved into this bear shape. He's got really good texture. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but he's got really good texture. So it's like the fur on him, and he's got a really cute little face.
Look at that cute little face.
I just have I have a variety, a small variety now, but I have a variety of other carved animals too. Well, other carved animals.
And then the trilobite.
Last but not least, the fossil I brought in is a trilobite. Trilobites were nicknamed the butterflies of the sea, and they lived and died before dinosaurs existed.
Wow.
So hundreds of millions of years old, and there's tons of them. You find them in a bunch of countries around the world. Some of the really fine specimens come out of Russia, also Morocco. But this is a Russian one. And these little bulges here are actually his eyes.
It's a beautiful specimen. I think it is.
Yeah, trilobites are actually the first creatures with advanced eyesight. So some of the fossils we get on their eyes, it's actually all sorts of little spots that looks like a fly's eye. So it's pretty crazy.
Very neat.
And then I'm sporting a beautiful necklace and earrings by a New Mexico artist. Yeah, that I have a bunch of her pieces in. So we carry some very cool jewelry as well. And it's also on sale. Some of it's not as on sale as the rest of our inventory just because we don't own it. But full variety of things. Come in and see us.
Come in and see you. By Nature Gallery, they're located right behind the ice rink, kind of next to Gallery Row, right in Beaver Creek. Jennifer, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll be right back with more of the show. First Chair coming up after the break.
This Going Green Spotlight is presented by TV8, making a positive impact on our environment through sustainable business practices.
Hi there, I'm Baker Jones here at TV8, and I'm the Sustainability Manager. And after every Good Morning Vail broadcast, we try our best to save energy by turning off all the lights.
Support TV8 and congratulate them on going green.
The reason TV8 does such a great job for us is it reaches our demographic. So everyone from the Vail Valley right there to the Front Range, we actually feel its impact in sales. We see it from the variety of people that are recognizing us, and we thank you so much, TV8.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
It is going to be an amazing day out on the ski slopes with that one fresh inch of new snow. It made all the difference in the world. It's feeling so good out here right now. And I'm on Bear Tree, making my way down to Vail Village. But as I went down Bear Tree, I passed a run called Lindsay's, which is a little bit of a steeper run, so I didn't want to take that with the camera on, but they groomed it. So Lindsay's is groomed. That means if you want to practice your ski racing on some great groomers, now is the time to do it. Today's going to be amazing. Into your run down Lindsay's and Peppy's Face before heading into Vail Village. And thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this first chair. And we've got a great Good Morning Vail in store for you guys tomorrow. We're going to be live from Lion's Head speaking with Kim Ryder of the Women's Winter Adventures and Outdoor Divas. All kinds of fun. I'll be in Beaver Creek. Let's go snowboard. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Lasse Hughes. When I'm not skiing down the mountains on days like this, I'm watching TV8. Most beautiful channel.
This is the local dish, and today our travels have brought us to beautiful Beaver Creek, Colorado. Now, ski towns around the world are vastly different, but each one has that place that people need to visit while they're there, whether it's a restaurant or a bar. Now, right here in Beaver Creek, we have a place called the Coyote Cafe, which is the best of both worlds. They have an amazing menu with great food. Hey everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. Tune in tomorrow for Good Morning Vail. We'll be live from 7 to 9 a.m. before you start your ski day. We're going to be live in Lion's Head with some great interviews. We'll talk with Kim Ryder. She's in charge of Women's Winter Adventures. Also, Outdoor Divas and Double Diamond out of Lion's Head. We have Christie Sports coming into the studio. Eric's going to go up onto Beaver Creek for first chair. A look at that weather. We'll see you at 7.
Take Mark. Just gonna wrap it all up.
And do.
Mark,
These guys are just double checking. And I don't assume. Is your mom gonna do? I know what it does. I do.
Does my mom have work tomorrow?
No. Does she have work tomorrow? Yeah, she does.
Yay! Can I come again?
You can come with her.